Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, gays, days, those who simply prefer not to say. What's going on today? Welcome to Mental Health Monday. If you followed me on TikTok, you probably remember when I did this. What was that? I think I stopped doing it about a year ago, 2 years ago. I was doing it on TikTok, and now I'm doing it here. If you've never seen this before, welcome. Let me know how your mental health is doing in the comments down below. I read the comments. It also helps me kind of figure out what I want to say in the next video, if that makes sense. And today, man, I had an epiphany, right? I really had this epiphany a year ago, about 18 months ago, right? And for a long time, I didn't know what to call this video, right? Because my epiphany was that I'm gonna die, right? I don't think that's good for the algorithm, though, right? And so I named it Nobody's Coming to Get You, which they're not, right? I had this epiphany. I was working at Sephora, right? No, I didn't do anybody's makeup, but I was working at Sephora. I worked in operations. If you've never heard the term operations in a retail setting, basically I say my job is boxes. My job is boxes coming in the store, going out the store, whether that's trash, whether that's shipment, inventory, whatever the case was, right? And I remember, man, I liked the job a lot because it was really early. Like we get there at 5 in the morning, right? Start 5 in the morning, get to leave a little earlier, like 2, sometimes 3, like 4 o'clock was like a long day. You feel me? 4 p.m. You gotta fight 5 o'clock traffic, man. It's yeah, it was cool. And I was doing it probably ended up doing a total of 10 months, but this was about like 4 or 5 months in, right? Now remember it's like February, March. No, it was February. It was cold still, but it was hot in the afternoon, right? And you know, I'm sipping my little Celsius, you know what I'm saying? Not sponsored. But I'm sipping my little Celsius. And you know, it's early. We getting ready for whatever we getting ready for. Opening stuff up, and I just had this crazy epiphany that I'm gonna die, right? I was like, statistically speaking, right, if I do what I'm doing the way I'm doing it, right, if I'm not sleeping great, you know what I'm saying, this is around the same time I tried to get into stand-up comedy. Actually got into stand-up comedy, started doing that. Not sleeping great, getting up super early, running on caffeine, and sometimes a dream. Sometimes I didn't even dream, man. And yeah, I was just like, you're gonna die. But it wasn't like a scary thing, like, ooh, you're gonna die. It wasn't like that. It was like, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, yeah, no, like, it's just gonna happen. And so that right there, that one moment kind of taught me, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do, right? Because, you know, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny, man. Okay, a little bit of background, right? We gonna get into why the title of the video is the title of the video, man. But a little bit of background. I saw on Twitter, y'all probably have seen the same thing of this guy, right? Had his dream job, right? Had like a job opening, whatever the case was. He pulled up to the spot, wherever it was, some office, and he had a box of donuts, and he taped his resume to the inside of the box. So you open up the box, you get a donut, ta-da, resume, right? That's how he applied for the job. And so me, being me, I'm like, if it worked on Twitter once, it could work in real life once, right? I don't know, you know, these kind of things happen when you get a little desperate, you know what I'm saying? I'm working in retail again, not at Sephora. But yeah, I was like, man, let me try it. So I get 24 boxes of donuts. First of all, let me back up. I get 24 boxes of donuts, and it's early. I'm dragging, right? I'm like, you know something? I need some coffee. I get the coffee. I get a small coffee. I get 2 shots of espresso and some oat milk, right? So 24 donuts, cup of coffee, 2 shots of espresso, some oat milk, dog. It was $35. It was $35 for 24 donuts. That's not the point. Keep going. I think I got some good luck, you know what I'm saying? Because the cashier at the drive-thru was like, yo, I'm gonna let you taste your coffee. I'm like, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, coffee's fine. I don't even drink coffee. I just need it for the caffeine, dog. But I was like, yeah, no, the coffee's fine. And he proceeds to tell me about like, oh yeah, you know, usually when I, you know what I'm saying, when I drink my coffee, you know what I'm saying, I usually do this, I usually that, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. Whole time I'm like, dog, I need my 2 donuts, bro. I'm finna go apply for a job, homie. Like, I think he was flirting with me, and I don't think that about a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, bro, like I appreciate you, but if I ain't finna get no free donut or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Run that, you know what I'm saying? So get my donuts. I go to the office. I get a little lost in the office, figure out where I'm going, drop the donuts off, right? This was a week ago. This was a week ago, y'all. This was last Monday, right? Talk about mental health. So, oh man, the video's great. That's fine. We're gonna straighten you up a little bit like that. But fast forward, I'm in the office Monday. It's like 1 o'clock p.m. Just coming back from lunch. I'm like, hey, listen, here's some donuts. And it was a lady who was like, yo, like, did somebody order these? I'm like, no, you don't understand. Here's one resume, here's another resume. I stacked them in between boxes. He was like, all right, cool, whatever, boom, boom, keep going. And so I'm thinking in my mind, I'm gonna get an email, right? I'm gonna get an email, I'm gonna get something, you feel me? Because to eat somebody's 2 dozen donuts that they brought you out the blue and then not email them back, crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So boom, I'm like, cool, it's Monday. Let me try to wait for a response. You know what I'm saying? He busy. Life is busy. Like life be life. And so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna wait for a response. Dog, this fat motherfucker ate my 2 dozen donuts. Ain't email me back, bro. And that's the inspiration for this video. I've been wanting to do this for a minute. But like that right there pushed me over the edge, man. Like, what you mean, bro? You gonna eat 2 dozen donuts? Not even a thank you. Like, I understand I probably can't get a job, right? Or maybe I'm not qualified for the job, whatever. I'm not expecting a job. I'm expecting an email back saying, thanks for the donuts. Get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can really be that simple, man. But that right there, between the you're gonna die, so do something about it, right? That epiphany I had, and just the idea of like, hey, nobody's coming to get you. Those two things kind of, I don't know what this. But yeah, man, I said all of that to say, you got this. You got this. Ain't nobody coming to get you, and you're gonna die. So do what's going to make you happy, right? Making this video right now, like, I ain't gonna front, man. It took a lot of frustration, I would say courage. I don't know y'all personally. Like, I'm here to help, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to remind you that who you are in the universe is bigger than who you are in this moment. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a guru. You know what I'm saying? I don't have all the answers, but I do know that you can find the answers, right? For me, my answer was making this video. Because I'm frustrated, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what the job was. Whatever. I want to be a radio host. Been trying to be a radio host for, dang, like 2.5 years now? Like 2.5 years. Now, granted, don't have a degree for it. Whoops. You know what I mean? But all the great, I mean, Charlamagne the God don't have a degree. So I was like, if it worked for Charlamagne, no disrespect to Charlamagne, but it's just, if it worked for, that's all I'm saying. And yeah, nah, everybody I've been reaching out to it's been a lot of no's. But along the way to getting to wherever, I got a lot of yeses. Like, stand-up comedy has been really fun. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say fruitful, but it's been very fun. I feel like I've gotten a lot funnier. I've gotten introduced to a lot of cool people. You know what I mean? Some mentoree type things, man. Yeah. A lot has been going on, right? Matter of fact, I'll I'll link. That's the word. I'll link a few of my stand-up clips at the end of this video, man. And at this point, I'm kind of rambling, but to get back to the focus, man, hey, you can do it, right? And it's cool if you don't believe in yourself. I don't believe that, like, if we being honest, it's just you and me talking. I don't believe that I'm going to be the next giant YouTuber. You know, if I could, you know what I'm saying? If I could pay a bill with it, that'd be cool. But, like, I don't think I'm going to be costing that. I don't think I'm going to be PewDiePie in his prime. I don't think I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Uber Haxor Nova. Been a long time fan. You know what I mean? I don't think that. But I do think somebody needs to hear that you are bigger than right now. You know what I mean? Like, I think you got it. Whatever trials, tribulations, whatever else you got going on, like, you got it. And if you're waiting on it, if you're getting ready to get ready, don't do that. You know what I mean? That's what I did. And look at me now, talking into a phone on a couch. You know what I mean? Don't be like me. Be better than me. All right? Going to die. I'm talking to you right there. Right there. You're going to die. And not only are you going to die, ain't nobody coming to get you to stop you from dying. All right? But that's a good thing, because that means you get to see what you need by yourself. And everybody needs something different. I don't know. But you got it. You got it. Right? Don't die disappointed. All right? Believe in yourself. All right. Again, let me know how that mental health is doing in the comments down below. Comment on what you want me to talk about next. I don't know. We're just gonna keep it going until something good happens. Until next time, man. Be good. Take care of somebody, I guess. Peace.